Hello my fellow BL enthusiasts. Even though a higher budget doesn't necessarily guarantee quality, still, it helps to acquire better technical expertise as well as popular actors who can promote better to create a buzz before airing. Similarly, higher budget means the story can be told without compromising the length. However, today, I am talking about 5 of the low budget but comparatively better output IBLs. Number 1, Country Boy. Country Boy was one BL I kept aside for future watch even though it was recommended by fellow BL critic members. One reason being the same production house of the series My Friendship, which I felt very uncomfortable while watching. I jumped into it, after one of the comments clarified it is nothing like My Friendship. I really enjoyed the 2-episode film, though I think the pacing could have been a bit fast. It is among the very few BL from Thailand to address the effect of the lockdown and the pandemic, else, most of the big productions are still in pre-COVID era where everything is normal. I liked the way they told the story, and as John Master said, they don't have to appease the corporate master, they are somehow free to write the story they like. Special appreciation goes to the actors Ot and Monday even though they are regular for that production, they deserve their place in the production. Number 2, You Had Me at Hello. It's a short film of around 25 minutes which was released around the end of 2018. I remember watching it then and liking it very much. The story revolves around an openly gay tutor, a teenager who happens to be his student, finding out about his sexuality and finally, a sister who has to behave like a mother, as the mother is not around. I actually found this movie very close to reality as these situations happens a lot in Thailand where this tutoring thing is widely used. The chemistry was good and the slow change in the behavior of the teenager is interesting to watch, and I loved the ending. Number 3, My Friendship. This 2-episode film was also specially recommended by a fellow BL critic member. First I thought I was referred Country Boy the film as I said I will watch later then. However, I realized I had watched it long time back when I searched for it in YouTube. And thank God. I watched the censored one then too. The story is really thought-provoking as it was based on true events. It is among the very few movies that show the plight of the LGBTQI+ situation in Thailand, especially the rural areas of North and Northeast. Both Mun and Ot gave a very commendable performance. The only thing uncomfortable for me was Ot's age back then. However, the censored version is rather okay. Number 4, Delta Nu Th. Delta Nu is actually a reality TV show about a group of 6 gay friends from Bangkok. It was also recommended to me by a fellow BL critic member. This show actually gives the glimpse of the life of openly gay guys in Bangkok. It gives the sneak peek of the gay life of Silam district of Bangkok, especially Soi 2 and 4, to the supposedly gay-friendly island of Koh Samid. As being a reality show, the show seems very real from the blind date to the breakup. If you wanna see the gay life of working guys in Bangkok, this show gives the perfect glimpse, which is different from the BL series we see regularly. Number 5, The Leaked. The Leaked is not a BL but it is worth watching, as it shows the life of teenagers in Thailand. The start is really uncomfortable and actually gives the hormones vibes. However, the way this 3-episode series tries to teach the youngsters of the horror of cybercrime as well as makes them aware from making mistakes. I appreciate Nanan Karapat for agreeing to work in this small production, as his presence gives the star boost this series lacked. That's all guys. There are other short movies from other production houses too, especially Wayu Film Production if you wanna watch more. Thank you for recommending me these series.